Hello everyone, Sergeant 274 back with another weapons demonstration. This is a +5 Black Knight Halberd, one of the best Black Knight weapons out there. I like all the Black Knight weapons actually, but this is one of my favorites, especially for PvE. I don't PvP much, but this would be great for that too. But it's a really, really awesome weapon. It requires Twinkling Titanite to upgrade. There you see the R1 attack. I don't really like the one-handed attacks for this. I usually two-hand it. You'll see here in a second the two-handed attacks are superior to the one-handed, at least in my opinion. It's pretty much the same thing, but it's much more powerful and much more usable, at least in my opinion. So those were the R1s. Or excuse me, the one-handed R1 and R2. This is the two-handed R1. Good range, very powerful. It does combo. You see there with the overhand smash followed by the slash. The R2 attack is also amazing in my opinion. You just need a little bit of time to set it up. It's like basically a little bit of a running jump to it, a running jumping attack, kind of. But it's really nice. It's an awesome attack. The rest of the attacks are okay. The rolling attacks, it gives you a little backhand slash type sweeping attack, which isn't too bad. The back steps here give you an overhand smash, both one-handed and two-handed. Same here with the running attacks. You'll see it's just overhead smash. Two-handed, again, anything with this weapon two-handed is worth using. So. There's the jumping attack, which is, you know, okay, but you could just do a two-handed R2 and basically get the same thing. So there you see, Black Knight Halberd requires 32 strength, 18 dex, only 22 strength if you want to two-hand it. It doesn't scale great with strength, but I still consider it a strength weapon. It's a Black Knight weapon. So, yeah. It is the choice of a lot of players who do speedruns if you can get the drop early, because you can beat the game fairly easily with this without having to level up too much strength, only to 22, and then max it out to +5. You'll be good, trust me. Anyways, let's see how it does against these knights in giant armor here. Of course, if you hit the shield, it isn't going to work, or if you get blasted with frickin' Wrath of Gods. Whatever. Or if you die, so don't do that, please. Alright, there we go. So 446 for a two-handed R1, which is good. I mean, these guys aren't going to be one-shot by anything, really, unless it's magic. Or if you have, you know, Power Within and Red Tearstone, or you buff your weapon or something like that. But we're not going to do that. This is just a base damage type educational video, whatever you want to call it. Alright, anyways, I tried to do a plunging attack on this fool, and he decides I'm having none of it. Again, I don't know why. So, I decide, alright, let's do a R2 on you. And somehow I hit his shield again. So, watch this combo here. I'm going to R2 into R1. R2, R1. It's pretty quick and devastating, especially if you stun someone. If you stun lock them, or they don't have a lot of poise, that's devastating. Here we are against Silver Knights, and this is just an R1. I'm trying to backstab him, but I decided, alright, let's just R1 him. Show that attack off. 343. It's okay, like I said, it's not that great. But if you need to keep your shield up like in these situations, it definitely works. This guy I'm trying to backstab, but say forget it, so I decide to do an R2. Or is that a jumping attack? Yeah. Pretty close to the same thing, and he perishes quickly. Here's a parry, a riposte, over 1,000 damage, he's dead. Alright, now I'm finally going to backstab someone here, I think. Here we go. Here's a backstab, one shot, 767, so not bad. So what's the max damage you can get from this weapon? At least with 50 strength and 18 intelligence. Well, put on the Hornet Ring and let's find out. At least against Silver Knights here. I mean, every enemy has different armor, therefore you have different, you know, attack outputs. Over 1300 there. Parrying riposte. This guy just wants to keep sticking his freaking spear out. He's proud of it or something. So I think I just get frustrated with this guy. Oh, I do backstab him. So almost 1,000, 998. So yeah, to one-shot these guys with critical hits, you don't need the Hornet Ring. There, I try a running attack, I think, and it did not work. So I'm going to try it again, and somehow he hits me, but I don't hit him. Of course, he has a spear, which he can hide behind, or a spear. He has a spear and shield, which you can, whatever, you know, attack while still having your shield up. Anyways, this is how you get the weapon. You get it, well, you can get it 3 ways. You can kill the Black Knight in Darkroot Basin by the Grass Crest Shield. He can drop it. You can also kill the Black Knight that is in the Tomb of the Giants by the White Fog Gate there, and he will have it as well. If you don't get from either of them, you're stuck and you have to wait to come to here, which is the Kiln of the First Flame, where you can get every Black Knight weapon, which I almost do here. I just missed a Greatsword actually. Also farm for chunks here. But yeah, and of course the one with a Halberd is all the way at the end here. So you go through a sword, a great sword, an ultra great sword. Actually no, it's what? Black Knight sword, Black Knight great sword, Black Knight sword, Black Knight great axe right there, and finally you get Mr. Halberd, and you can see there the backstab does not one-shot the Black Knight. Anyways, thanks for watching. Here's a comparison of the two. +5 and a knot. I will see you next time. Thank you for watching.